Yo, I'm not gonna cap though. You know what? You was talking about niggas that talk about the high school shit. Niggas that lie, like niggas that are grown now and lie about what they did in high school. That it really just is. You talking about ick pause? Like I don't know if it's a pause, but you talk about like icks with people.
Nah, I know niggas clap bitches that they never clapped before.
That see that.
What type of niggas they was in school?
See, listen. I respect a nigga more that lied about lying on their dick before they lie on their high school athletic career. If you if you like 25 plus, you can't. And 25 is pushing it.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? My cousin used to sit on the bench all the time. So when we in front of people, if they don't really know him like that, I might let him cap and I might play along with it. Just so my man feels good on the inside. Cause I'm not trying to have pause, yeah. But I'm not trying to have like niggas like, cut on my mans and shit.
Yeah, nah, I don't
But if you lying on your dick though, that's a whole I might look at my mans like, nigga, you ain't fuck that bitch. What you talking about?
I don't know, man. It's just a weird thing. Like I can't trust you if you lied about 13 years ago, I can't trust you, my nigga. That shit is just weird.
You went to Longwood too?
Yeah,
pause.
I went to Longwood.
That's crazy.
How's that pause? It's a high school.
Yeah, bro.
Yo,
you really gotta grow up.
So when I went to college, and this is when I got around like the city niggas that would be on the AO shit and pause and everything. Niggas would say, yo, what high school you went to? Longwood, pause. You know what I mean? Like every time. So I'm just it's ingrained. It's been ingrained in my brain for years.
Nah,
man.
hell no.
Whatever.
It's a habit now.
But yeah, definitely. But yo, listen, man. We back, man. It's Burn After Rolling. I got my dog Maroc in the building.
What up?
I got my dog Young Vado in the building.
As a 64, you know what it is.
I mean, Kenny's running a little bit late, you know what I mean? But what's going on, fellas? How y'all
Don't forget Marv behind the camera.
You already know we got Marv on the cam. You know what I mean? He got his glasses on. He came extra nerdy today.
That's crying. Y'all do anything for Mother's Day?
I just hung out with the mom Duke for a little bit. She worked, so she wasn't really, you know what I mean, up for nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, my shit was simple, little brunch. What about you?
Yeah, just chilling with, girl, kids. Same old.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Yeah, how many kids you got?
2.
You was nervous?
What, when I was having them?
Yeah, your first one.
See, it was weird because, I didn't believe it was real until I actually saw him.
Talk more into the mic a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't believe it was real till, I actually saw him.
Nah, my fault, bro. You know how to, pause.
Yeah.
Nah, just shot.
There you go. There you go.
All right, pause. Yeah. All right. But, I seen the belly growing and everything, and then I was just like, yeah, whatever. I seen him. I was just like,
you was at the hospital?
It's a wrap. What?
You was at the hospital?
Yeah.
You saw the whole thing because I seen a video on Twitter of a girl really giving birth. I'm like, nah, that shit look painful.
Yeah, no.
It wasn't process?
It wasn't natural. It was a C-section.
Oh, all right.
So for me, it was a little bit better because I didn't get to see the whole thing, happen.
Yeah.
But I was behind, I was sitting next to her. Her head's right here. And the doctor had a net up, so I didn't see what was going on.
Right.
And I was like, yo, drop that, bro. I want to see what's going on. I want to see how this all works. Yeah. He's like, as long as you don't pass out, you're good back here. And I was like, all right.
Do you get wobbly, though? A little?
No.
This nigga Maroc into crazy shit.
Yeah, no, that. I could have been a surgeon.
If you listen to this nigga music,
if my hands were straight.
If you listen to Maroc, hey, listen. First and foremost, I gotta give the proper introduction. The real originator and creator of Maroc, Lord Maroc himself in the building.
I gotta ask you about the name. Where did Maroc come from?
So high school, we started talking backwards. You know what I'm saying? Or just saying a lot of...
As far as you're pretty.
Yeah.
All right, so y'all was doing that before Maroc?
We was doing that before Maroc came around.
Yeah.
We had a party one time in Comac, I think. And this kid could say words backwards, in 2 seconds. So we'd be like, president. He was like, Tenedisert. That quickly.
Yeah.
Oh,
so I was like, Coram. He was like, Maroc. I was like, that's fucking mine.
Yeah.
That's mine right there. Thank you.
And what year was this approximately?
2008.
Damn.
What did I tell you?
Look,
what did I tell you?
You never hear people trying to take the credit for it?
Not actually Maroc, but they're just saying it a lot.
Right.
And I don't care that I'm not mentioned, but I don't see anybody saying it's mine because it's not yours.
Yo, listen, man.
You know what I mean? But listen, rep it. I want everybody to put that shit on. Maroc City became a big thing.
I'm gonna tell you something too, just so some people might not see this and be like, huh? No, hell no. I did hear the same exact story from you way before. This is my first time actually meeting you, for people that don't know. But I heard that story from several sources as well. That it was some white guy that knew how to say anything backwards in Maroc.
Just
I ain't know that you was the one that,
Yeah. That's
Scoop
exactly what happened.
Scoop told him the story, bro. Literally in my living room, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Scoop? Yeah.
Bro, listen, just no niggas. Burn at the room. We like to be to the root of the truth, my nigga. And so I figured having you up here would be right, man.
No, that's what's up. The only thing I don't like is, well, not like don't like, but I see all the time, is they spell it M-O-R-A-C.
M-O-R-A-C.
When it's M-A-R.
Oh, I be seeing that shit too.
Yeah, it's like
But I think some people probably just don't catch on to their mistakes.
Niggas just be spelly.
Yeah.
Spelly. Yeah. You saw that, right?
Yeah, man. But, you know what I mean? Getting to some of the topics, man. So the Drake and Kendrick, we've been talking about it the last couple of weeks, but
type shit.
You know, the Drake and Kendrick thing, it looked like it's finally, hitting the rap.
Yeah, I don't understand how Drake just was like, all right, I'm done. Time for summer vibes.
That low key, bro, that was one of those, like, you know how like a nigga, like how in high school a nigga will like drop his bomb and it don't hit like you thought it would hit, but like, and then
That's Ether with Nas.
Yeah.
Because him and Jay-Z, people don't know, they was going at it for short. Once Ether dropped, that was the bomb that just took over, and it was you don't got to say nothing after that.
Well,
there was no coming.
But you think Drake had that?
What, had the battle between them two?
No, I think Drake won.
Kendrick won it at the end.
Get the fuck out of here.
The Heart Part 6 was not a good
bro.
comeback to the three-peat. The three-peat the three-peat might go down in like hip-hop history, bro.
Nah.
No?
Kendrick is a dope lyricist, artist overall, but Drake took that shit. I couldn't really listen to. And don't get me wrong. There's certain Drake songs that I'm listening to Beef. I might not make it to the end because I don't like it. But Kendrick had one too many where probably like the first like 45 seconds, I'm turning the shit off.
Yo, the stars in the building.
You see how quick niggas change topics when you talking facts?
Nah, I'm not gonna lie.
You see how niggas change topics when you talking facts?
What are you looking for, like in the diss tracks though? Like
facts.
Okay,
gotta be one. Was Kendrick not told fake lies, provided fake information to, and he used that?
Well, Drake actually just went on a stream.
Got a daughter. You tell me Drake got a daughter.
Just went on a stream and said that Drake lied about saying that he fed someone the information. And on top of that, there's a rapper what's his name?
How facts is this? Because you listen to another nigga's podcast with a big platform?
A rapper named Cooley Bravo just came out and said Drake paid the nigga $150K and he fed that nigga some false info about Kendrick's wife.
Did he show the receipts?
Oh,
yeah. There was some receipts that was.
Nigga, I know there wasn't no receipts by your answer. You would have been like, yeah, nigga.
I mean, the nigga really talked about it in detail.
Nah, bro.
And
when we see the facts, it's just like niggas snitching. We might hear from a lot. If there's no black and white, nigga, it's not valid.
I don't know about that, bro.
Let's look at Kai.
You don't think?
And paying for the pussy.
Okay.
Like if the facts is there, the facts is there. There's no coming back from it. Like let's look at Pusha T and the Drake shit. That nigga talked about the son that nobody knew about him, and then the facts finally got presented to the table because he was saying shit he wasn't supposed to say. So I feel like as far as this beef is so big that I feel like pause, but
that was crazy.
Chill. Yo, bro.
Freaky ass nigga, he a fan.
Yo, I don't want to get off topic, but you know what you should do with the podcast, what we all should do? Take like a lot of like, hey, yo, or pause moments and then put it into like a segment.
We've been saying that for like, bro, you know how much that's a lot of searching.
That's a lot of views. Yeah, you gotta watch
hundreds of hours.
Yeah. Yo, bro, that shit could be one of them videos we was talking about on the phone.
I feel like one good podcast.
We could
like good 10 crazy pause moments.
Yo, I feel like look, we all send links in like the group chat or something, or at least through each other. Like I'm in control of watching these next 10 episodes within these 2 weeks, and then we could just screen record it. I get my 10, you get your 10, Marv, Magic, Obasi, we all get our 10. And then whatever one we find, then we just all send it together.
It could be do.
Yo,
it could be
that
done.
shit would be funny, and then we collab that shit with everybody.
It could
that
be.
shit
Just
gonna
make a
do
bunch
its
of
numbers.
shorts.
It could be done to a bunch of shorts. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The top 100, top 100 pauses would be fucking.
Yo, that's fucking crying. That's
every
actually
week
crying.
by week you drop the different from 100 to 90 and then 90. You know what I mean? 89 to fucking yeah. That shit would be fucking funny.
Pause of the
actually.
week.
That shit would be funny. But
all right.
pause of the week could be funny
Alright.
too.
I want my 10%.
I got you. I'm always, and you know what? That's a good rate. I fuck with it because I usually say 20. You better than me. But all I'm saying, with this whole Drake and Kendrick shit, I think that their little battle is done, but there's a deeper war into this whole situation. You know, you got mad niggas choosing sides. You know, Kanye West and Travis Scott just linked back up. You know what I'm saying? They're doing a little project now.
They was beefing?
Well, Travis
They weren't
Scott,
beefing,
they
though.
weren't necessarily beefing, but they weren't necessarily aligned either. Like, it was one of those, it was kind of one of those, like, we cool, but you arm's distance type shit.
Yeah.
You know
So
what I
what
mean?
do you think is going to happen?
I mean, it's just weird. I'll say on the Kanye West aspect, yo, can't pull up, G's.
My guy.
Yeah, got his culture shock gear on. My boy. What's the
What's
word?
going on, bro?
What's the word? But what you call it? Yeah, I'll wait for you.
I forgot to say Ken's name too in the group chat. I apologize, y'all.
Huh?
Nah, I forgot to say your name in the group chat too.
Which group chat?
When we was talking about I get a 10, you get a 10.
Oh, this nigga's stupid. But so my whole thing is with that whole Travis Scott and Kanye thing, it's kind of almost like Kanye's backtracking now too, because now he's aligning himself with Nike again. You know what I mean? Like we hear the whole Yeezy, you know, the
You
whole
can't put emotion in the business. Maybe it just might be a good business move for him.
I mean, not for nothing, bro. Shit. I mean,
My fault. I don't mean to even go off track. It's kind of doing what, like, all right, don't put emotion in your feelings. I saw somebody, I forgot, some big figure or something. He made a video saying, I don't care if I get paid 9,000. Huh?
You mean emotion in your business?
Yeah.
okay.
You can't mix those two.
Yeah.
you said no motion in your business, or did
No,
you say
emotion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
I thought you said emotion in your feelings. That's what I thought I heard you say.
Oh, no.
Nah, you can't
Emotion in
mix the
business.
two.
Yeah,
business
I got you.
emotional. Yeah, I probably said that.
Can you turn my headphones up a little bit?
I got you.
This is
But
super low.
I seen a guy that said, I don't care if I get paid $9,000 an hour. If the boss disrespects me, I got integrity.
Integrity.
Integrity. I got like a Haitian accent. Integrity. But he said that he's walking up from $9,000 an hour. What y'all feel about that?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, man.
I ain't walking away. I'm gonna be honest
See,
with you.
so my whole thing is
Call me nigga.
The correlation I was gonna.
It
This nigga's
really,
weak.
my bad. I
So
was gonna say,
my fault. You can go first.
yeah. The difference is depending on like
Yeah, financial.
your financial and like what you're willing to deal with. You know
This
what I'm
is true.
saying?
Yeah.
Because like if you leave and then you're screwed.
I'm sorry.
Like,
I don't mean to
well-
distract you from your point. Yo, can you drop some horns for the gold loco in the building?
Oh yeah, we got the gold.
This nigga's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
This
son,
nigga
my son
Vado-
Vado going through it right now, man.
Yo.
But yeah, sometimes you gotta, you know what I'm saying?
So how I kind of correlate it is like, all right, so in like the WWE, a lot of niggas will fall out with the company, go wrestle for New Japan, they'll go to AEW, all these little promotions, talk mad shit about the company, and then WWE will offer them that bag again, they'll go right back.
And then why is that? They value went up or something?
I mean, Nike's gonna throw you that bag, and realistically, when you got a middleman like Nike, when you got a lane, like, you know, that's already a platform. You don't got to do much work with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of, you know, Yeezy's now kind of working twice as hard with his own line. You know what I mean? We see how with the shit's all fucking back ordered since the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? I ordered my shit damn near like 3 days after the Super Bowl, still ain't get it yet. You feel me? So it's like, you gotta, you know what I mean? You realign yourself with a brand like Nike. Now you ain't got to deal with the back orders. You don't got to deal. You just dealing with the demand now at this point.
Type shit.
You know what I mean? You got yourself with Travis now. You know what I mean? Y'all putting out a collaborative album. You know you might spin now. With
They
your
should
own.
do some collab clothes. That'll go crazy.
I think that's like the rollout's gonna be like you know how he drops like an album with a little
With
coat
merch,
on?
with merch.
Yeah, I
and
think they're
everything.
gonna do like a collab album with collab merch and shit. I don't know they showed in the video, the little teaser, it was just not Kendrick, Travis's shoe that they showed. So I don't know if they're gonna do anything in the shoe route, but they're probably gonna do something in the merch route. Yeah. That shit's gonna go crazy though.
Yo, this is random though, but y'all seen that video where the guy say, "Oh, I ain't fresh," and the shorties was trying to clown him. You seen that he got a LRG clothing deal?
Word?
Oh, yeah, the shirt says "I ain't fresh," and he gets 50% of the revenue.
Bro, I don't.
Shit, good for him.
Yo, brands like LRG, that shit was like, that was a time, bro. Like I remember like 2011, 2010, like you throw the LRG joint on, you know what I mean, with the little tree on. That shit was kind of fly.
But yo, what I feel like is crazy is that like he didn't even know in that video of him getting clowned was low key going to change his life and shit. That shit is dead ass crazy.
Jokes is on the girls that was trying to clown him.
Yeah,
bro had a calm fit on.
Yeah,
bro had a calm fit on. He ain't had nothing crazy on. He didn't look wild. He's dressing his age group.
Right.
Nah, you ain't. Nah, give it up.
Fit was clean too.
It was some regular shit.
Little barbecue fit, little barbecue.
Let that ass. It was nothing crazy.
I mean, it was
now jokes on them. Like he's getting the bag.
D-Land for the win.
That's a fact.
That's his name, D-Land.
That's how the world works now. If your video goes viral, then you're out.
That's the power of the internet, though. Yeah. That's what's crazy. That's, bro, you never know which one video is just like, that shit randomly just might go.
But my thing is, what would be next after that deal? I feel like you gotta, I feel like, you know what I mean, for someone like that, you gotta figure out a way to kind of
start content
pause, but stretch that fame as much as you can.
I feel like that's anything. You gotta capitalize.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta capitalize on your opportunities. So basically, it's like when you get that little bit of notoriety, your fame, you gotta have something to follow up with that. Mm-hmm. So obviously, his business is in order to be able to align with brands like LRG. They may not be the most popping brands right now, but you're aligned with somebody that was in that spotlight before and knows how to put out merch. And like you said, that machine or that factory that will put your merch on a platform for people to cop.
Would y'all niggas take a USPA deal?
Nah. I mean, like, what's the money looking like though? Like, because look, yo, Bow Wow.
Now he's
Bow Wow got clowned for taking the do-rag deal. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah,
shit.
but that's a do-rag is. I'm not gonna hold you.
Are we saying USPA because we from Longwood?
Nah,
because that's horrible.
No, I'm saying USPA because that shit ain't Ralph. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
It's not Ralph. But he laughing. The nigga that signed anything laughing at me.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie.
You gonna sit here and front like you ain't never had no USPA in your life?
Nah, never. I couldn't even afford.
Let's keep it.
I had some USPA.
I was pop.
I had a little. See, here's the thing. I will say
this is before. This is what I'm just saying. I'm only saying this before you knew better.
Before you knew better. That's the key
if
word.
You know better, you'll do better, right?
That's the key word.
That's what it is. But you can't front on USPA like you ain't have it before.
If you were USPA,
I know I have.
If you were USPA prior to 2000 and I'll give you 12 just to be nice.
Yeah.
If you were USPA anytime prior to 2012, you good. But if you wear that shit after, remember they threw that shit in the mall
before 2012.
Oh, they had the whole store in the mall.
This is that's what I'm saying. This is for the niggas pause in the back. You know what I mean? Anybody.
E-Man had a viral video.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Remember in 2013?
It ain't Ralph though. Yeah.
They had just opened that store. I'm like, bro.
Niggas might have to find that shit.
Bro, and the crazy part is, bro, and the crazy part is that shit literally lasted for like a solid 10 years, bro. That shit, like, I think that shit just...
No, I think the shout out to them, but the Hispanics kind of picked that up.
Yo,
I'm being honest, though. That's what saved the business.
Hey, I'm fresh, Holmes.
Niggas is crazy. Nah, but if you was, look, some people still ain't up on the Burlington wave. Niggas was in Burlington heavy as a young...
Nah, Burlington had that shit on the wall.
For real. You know what I'm saying? So, the USPA, I used to, like, before I really knew how to dress or learn how to dress or, like, looked at people to learn how to dress, the USPA, if it was there, I would be like, oh, okay, it kind of looks similar like the horse. I wouldn't go for the fucking outstanding USA Polo Assassin on my... Nah. The little horse, I might try to sneak it in. I used to try to sneak it in. And then I got, you know what I'm saying? Then I came to a realization. This shit is not valid.
Yo, Ken, get a notepad. For what?
Hey.
Polo or rugby?
Well, rugby was polo. But in that, I'm not going to lie.
Vado, not me, but the actual Vado, the rapper, he made rugby, like, famous as hell.
I feel like that was
that whole Coke Boys wave.
Coke Boys.
That whole wave right there. What?
Listen, Cassidy did it for us with the button-ups. You know what I'm saying?
For
like
sure.
when Cassidy first
For
came
real?
out. Yeah, that man had everybody.
I think
wearing
that was
button-ups.
Kanye though.
Nah, Cassidy was out before Kanye.
But I don't know. Kanye was
Damn, I didn't know
around
that shit.
and he was dressing and putting that
Watch
shit
out.
on, and niggas was kind of biting
You
swag.
talking about like polo button ups?
I think that was Kanye, bro.
Just like
Oh, you mean like a flannel button up?
yeah. Not flannel, but like just like dressy,
Like the
kinda,
Dickie shit?
Yeah.
Kanye,
Some shit
bro.
like that.
I
I
mean,
think that's Ye.
that might be the essays, honestly.
No,
From
The
Fresh
Dickies?
Homes.
I'm fresh, home.
Hey, man. All I know is that Ye had that pink polo on and had the fucking culture in the chokehold.
Fake ass Jordans.
Oh, chill. The Dub Zeros?
Nah,
That's fucking weak. Dub Zeros is crazy.
Nah.
Nah, Fusions. You remember
See,
them
Nah,
shits?
see,
I
nah,
had
but
some
Fusions.
fusions.
See,
I had a pair of fusions,
yo,
and
okay,
them shits was fire.
nah, listen. Now,
Which
the-
Fusions though?
The lady-
ones with
the lady
the 12s,
five.
the 12s and the ones.
The Lady
Fusions
5
was
ones.
valid.
And I had the 12. I had
The 12s and the
You
ones.
remember
I
the
had two pairs.
SpongeBob Jordans?
We talked about that before a minute ago, bro. But,
But it's
hell
like
yeah.
at one point in time when it was first out, it's valid. Like I've like the Fusions used that nigga when you had them when they first dropped type shit. But then after a while, it's like, you know, that shit might be a little questionable.
Nigga, y'all remember East Bay magazines?
Facts.
Absolutely.
Wait, I had like, you know, the baseballs, the
The football equipment, everything, bro. That shit, bro. I remember that's when niggas used to get their kicks from, high key.
Yeah.
Back in the day. I remember that's where
From
you
a
used
magazine.
Yo, there was an old
caught
hip hop
that wave,
magazine
bro.
that used to be popping back in the day.
Now
Y'all
niggas is
remember?
on. Huh? I'm sorry, what you
So
said?
well,
It was an old hip hop magazine back in the day that used to be popping.
what the Source,
The
XXL,
Vibe or the
Vibe,
Source? It might have been the Source.
Jet. There's mad magazine. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I remember they had Jet Beauty of the Month. My pops used to get them shits. I used to, you know what I mean? Me
Oh,
gonna talk-
horny nigga.
yeah. Please.
Couldn't keep no composure.
Nah, the source was lit though.
going through the lock the bathroom door.
Yeah, the source for,
Melissa Ford.
for
I
us
think-
was
was
like
it
World Stars today.
You know
what I'm saying?
Benzino?
Yeah, of course.
I think he made that, right?
Yeah, he had the
Yeah,
source.
Benzino?
The
He
source.
had
the
The
source?
source. The
Yeah.
source was his shit.
Yeah. How do y'all feel when I don't know if you heard that he's been asking his daughter for money and she's been dubbing him off of it.
I don't know their relationship personally, honestly. I know
It's
always
not
been
good
kinda-
that how Coyle, I don't know her name.
Coyle Ray,
Coyle Ray, yeah, how she's been describing it, they do not have a good relationship.
that For Local got you loked out.
What you mean? I'm fresh, Holmes.
That shit is weak. But nah, honestly, see, like, I don't know, man. Like, there's something that had to go on in the crib. You know what I mean? Like,
No matter how many arguments, my parents got the bag. Like, you know, if I have it, I'm sending it to them. But it's certain shit that, you know, some shit could happen between, like...
I mean, that nigga rich. That nigga's already, like, I'm going to keep it 100. Like I said, for you to fuck that bag up, you had to do something. Like,
I
you
mean,
had to
I don't
do
think he's
something.
looking at his daughter like a bag.
No,
you know.
I'm talking about fuck his bag up. He had the source.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So for him to even be in that position to ask his daughter for money, like, unless he's, nigga, all right, that's the only thing I would think. If this nigga's purchasing the fucking Dallas Mavericks or some bullshit, is any reason that man should ask anyone for money? You know what I mean? Unless you make it some big ass purchase.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
think about it. He owned the source, right? And then he got into the beef with Eminem and G Unit.
Okay.
They destroyed
I
him.
forgot
Now,
about that.
Now, does that mean you go to asking
No.
your daughter for bread?
Well, it
I mean,
means
yeah.
you have to pick up your business, and now if you're not getting money, and now you maybe owe the bank money, and you have to come up with money one
Who
way
else
or
are you
another.
gonna ask?
So,
But look, the source is a brand that people still kind of
yeah, but if it falls
identify.
off,
You know what I'm saying?
if
And it
it
still
falls
sound-
off, it falls
If
off.
you need
Just
money,
like
though,
LRG,
I get it.
Who
used to
you
be
gonna
lit.
ask?
I get
And
it.
it sounds like to me,
I something else.
I hate to be that guy, but it sounds like poor money's management and living beyond your means. I'm just
Sounds
not
like
gonna be the
Eminem
guy.
and G Unit destroyed your career.
And then that
Yeah.
and on top of you living outside of your means and doing some shit
See,
you shouldn't
Yeah,
do.
not realizing your career was over when they did that.
Yeah, you could have packed it up
Bro.
and right to Florida chilling. You know what I mean?
Yo, bro, let me say one thing. That's why I would never sign a Ja Rule, though. Because I feel like,
Why?
no.
Because 50 Cent gonna buy out all the seats in your concert?
I said-
You gonna
Not,
open up
not
for
even
12
that,
people?
but it's like, say if this is your manager, this is your boss, CEO, whatever, you know, that he signed you on. You have somebody that's such higher in power and somebody that's like any opportunity, he's going to try to crush your business one by one. Let's look at 50 and Diddy or whatnot. you know, Diddy lost mad endorsement deals from, you know, a lot of different companies. That's why I wouldn't sign a Ja Rule. Because when you have somebody that's on top of you like that, and they'll take anything that, you know, that's associated with you and try to drain you, bro.
Yeah, bro, but like, all right, so
Couldn't
I can give you I didn't really like talk too much about why I would do that situation, bro.
You
So,
did
like,
say
I can-
Ice JJ Fish too.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
forget.
He said
Yeah.
for 100 bands, he's
I can
doing
give you-
100 bands.
I'll sign to anybody.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you. So let's break it down though. Let's actually break it down though. We're all from the same. We're all from relatively the same area.
Yeah.
Who from our area is doing anything lit music wise?
Hustle.
Who from our area is doing? And respectfully, who from any in
Like
our
Longwood?
area is really doing
Like
it?
Longwood, Bellport.
Type shit?
Hustle.
And I'm not talking.
I know his
I don't know.
unreleased
You
music
know,
that he
I
has with
No, but I'm
Davies,
saying, like,
Jada Kids.
I
Like,
understand
out,
that, bro.
but-
it's
but-
Southside 808.
Bro, I
Nobody.
understand that, but bro, is that bringing income in? I'm not even trying to disrespect
Yeah,
anyone.
he gets
but
paid to be in a feature. When
And
he
what's
comes
the- and what-
home and you hear that Hood of Maroc,
see, I'm not even trying
and
to.
he
I'm not,
goes on the billboard, you're gonna see.
listen, I fuck
telling
with
you.
Hustle, and I'm not saying that he's not good or anything like that. But the fact of the matter is, bro, we're all at zero. We're all. No one's above anyone. No one's.
That, yo, bro,
I don't believe
that's
in
a humble
rap- in-
nigga, bro.
in
You
rap-
don't know the behind the scenes.
Bro, listen,
That nigga, who else going on FaceTime with NBA Youngboy?
I understand.
And you
that.
know, rest in peace, Dump from the hood. But they had a homie Dump that passed away too. It was a whole argument on FaceTime behind that because they didn't know what that tattoo meant.
okay.
That nigga's there. He's just not posting all his accomplishments. That's the one nigga that probably I might be like, nigga, post this. Like, you tripping, bro? Like, and he don't want to do that shit. But I know from behind the scenes, that nigga got a deal on the first week he come home.
Okay. So till he gets that deal, it ain't a thing. So back to my conversation.
Nah.
Who from Coram
Hustle.
in this area? All right, fine. I'll give you Hustle, whatever.
Thank you.
Outside of that, bro, who's doing anything? We're really, bro. We're in the area where we kind of might have to do some shit. And bro, I'll tell you my personal situation, bro. There was a time when I was gonna try to sign to what's his name, Eric Sermon. You know what I mean? And I didn't really want to talk too much about this story, but you know what I mean. There was a time I was in the studio with him for a minute, bro, and I was like having meetings with him and shit like that. And bro, I didn't want to sign. I didn't want to do this shit, but I'm like thinking, bro, I've been working my ass off. I'm spending so much fucking bread in this shit, bro. I'm making myself go broke. I'm popping myself, and I gotta live. I have to pay bills. I still have to pay my bill. You know what I mean? I'm putting all this money into music. I'm still paying bills. Yeah, am I making some money back? Yeah, but not that much. Not as much as I felt like I wanted. So for me, if I can use a label's money or someone else's money to fund my music, and so I can live my life and be kind of straight, you know what I mean, and feel comfortable, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with that deal.
So
you know
you
what
gonna
I'm
sign a
saying?
360? You would sign a 360?
In that point in my career, yes, I would have, because like I said, I believe in myself, bro.
You know,
I
the
believe-
360 deal. You're not making no money.
You know, but you know what's so crazy?
hold on a second, but I felt that all I needed personally was a platform.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
once I'm on that platform, I can fucking go.
I feel like that too.
So now
Yeah, go ahead.
but yeah, I just felt like I needed that platform and I could have went. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's me. I feel that I made that poppy music that could work with the white people in the general public. I'm not saying that works for I wouldn't say recommend a street artist to go that route to try to get signed, and you know what I mean. I would recommend other ways. You know what I'm saying? But my way personally, I felt that to get myself into a better position in life and then just for financial security, I needed some financial backing. I needed that deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's just me though. But what were you gonna say?
So I was watching the interview with Big Sean on Drink Champs. I don't know if y'all saw that, but Ye had went up there and was talking crazy about Big Sean, saying the worst thing that he ever did was sign Big Sean. But you remember when that whole good music thing came out and a certain amount of artists signed to him or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
Big Sean's, I forgot what, I guess is like, and I don't know if it was his financial advisor or or maybe his lawyer, somebody that looked over the contract said there's the worst, or I'm sorry, somebody from, I think it may have been Def Jam. I can't remember what label he said it was from, but they looked at the contract that he signed with Ye and said it was the worst deal ever.
Mm-hmm.
But he took that deal knowing he could work his way out of it.
Yeah.
And that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is like, that's Kanye though. It's different. It's not like a Ja Rule, Ice JJ Fitz. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, listen,
but, no, but,
my
but the thing
situation was my actual real situation.
the whole thing about it was is like I can kind of understand that from an artist standpoint is if you believe in yourself to work yourself out of any deal, then yeah, of course, take that deal. But like at the same time, it's like you gotta understand the course that goes with that, because he said it. He's like, yo, I done went through the depression, all type of shit. And then he did the audits after having a fucked up deal. They owe him $6 million through the fucked up deal. So imagine that, like you got fucked over on a deal and you still get fucked over at an extra $6 million.
No Vaseline.
Sometimes you got to take those L's. You know what I mean? Because you'll take one L and then you'll flip and then
it opens other doors at the same time. That's what I'm saying. I can kind of see both sides of it, but me personally, I can't see it for 100 bands. No way. Bro, one bad investment, shit done.
I mean, it depends on like how long the contract is. Like,
bro, how 5 years?
For 100 bands?
No. Nah, but that's what Big Sean. That was another conversation we had. But Big Sean's deal was for 5 years. He's the only good music artist to make it out of that deal. Everybody else didn't make it.
5 years, 100 bands?
Nah, that's different. It's different bag, different bag,
way different. Yeah,
absolutely different bag.
I'll say this about being an artist in Long Island. Like I said, once more, a little bit more on the perspective. We're not in like a city.
I'm sorry, 5 albums, not 5 years. So I have to correct that.
So we're not in a city where like it's like hotbeds where you can find, there's like, oh, there's a theater district up here where they're doing this. There's, you know what I mean? You're not going to find like hotbeds of creators and things like that. Like this is more of a blue collar place where like, this isn't like an entrepreneurial spread your wings type of place. This is settle down, start a family, work a blue collar medical or a fucking healthcare job. You know what I mean? Blue care medical or fucking teacher.
Teacher, nurse, or cop.
Yeah, type shit. So it's like, this ain't the area. This is the area where you get signed. This is the area where you kind of have to sign that fucked up deal. Because that's just, especially in that time, because this, you know, I was just kind of I was in the SoundCloud era. You know what I mean? In that time, it wasn't really, you know what I mean? Niggas was just making it off of SoundCloud.
I don't think that's a good excuse, though, because
that's how
at the end of the day, I know, I understand that. But
that's my perspective.
No, but what I'm saying, though, is like, of course, obviously, this takes money to do. But most artists do not get popping in their city until they get lit somewhere else. And they come back home and they're lit.
Yep. That's normally like we're calling too.
That's normal. No, but that's what's gonna happen. But in any hood, like think about most of the people, they're mostly popping overseas. They're mostly popping other places, and then they come home and they're still lit. Then everybody gets on the bandwagon. They already are getting overseas money.
That's why I feel like you can't claim King of New York unless if you popping in other cities and shit. If you just got New York, you're not really popping. But if you outside of New York, you selling internationally, then I feel like you could claim the title King of New York.
Niggas talk about Big Sean. Another nigga we talk about shit, Fabio. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know, sometimes you got to sign that bad deal to get yourself into a good deal.
But Mace showed the receipts though.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Mace went on Drink Champs and showed the receipts.
Okay.
I don't want to say Fabio's a liar, but Mace actually pulled up with the work, with the paperwork type shit. So that's why it's kind of like, it kind of hit different. He probably just didn't understand the contract.
That's the thing.
50 Cent said in the interview when, you know, he was talking about G-Unit and why they stopped getting the check from Reeboks. You remember when the G-Unit shoes was out? Yeah. They had the G-Unit shirts. He said
commercials and all type of shit.
He said one day I called, you know, G-Unit, I called everybody to the table. We was gonna have a meeting. He said he looked under the table. Everybody got Louis Vuitton. Everybody got Gucci, and he's like, "Yo, I could have put this brand into tennis, into, you know, at one point he was selling out Jordans. Yeah. This is real facts that I'm telling you. But he looked under the table. How you getting a Reebok check from G-Unit, but you wearing Louis Vuitton and Gucci's?
That's a fact.
So he was saying that, you know, while all the G-Unit used to party and go out and this and that. He said he would use that whole entire time to, you know, he would talk to lawyers and go over legal contracts because it's things and a law term that he might not understand. Yeah. So I feel like Fabio probably just didn't understand what the contract was saying.
No, I agree with that, but I'm just saying I wouldn't mind signing a bad deal just to put myself on a platform, bro. Like I said, given the circumstances and the life I lived,
but you're aware though. Yeah. If it's a bad, do you have awareness?
What I know,
because shout out Fabio, but you think he took the time to read what the shit said?
Yeah, but you don't have to do that. Like, if all the Quorum artists came together and just promoted everybody's stuff and everybody sent it to like a group chat and everybody just promoted it,
I don't think it's
at the same exact time.
I don't think so.
It could work.
Bro,
And then you paid a couple of local influencers who would have a couple 10,000, 20,000.
A big ass money pot.
You know what I'm
that
saying?
shit'll work.
And then everybody puts in, says, hey, listen, we want like 24 hours on your page.
But you know what it is though.
The
I'll
reason
tell you
I
right
don't-
now.
Remember
And then people start looking
Polo
at
used
you.
to do that. Flea used to do that. Sure, a lot of people used to do that. Where like rappers like The Game or Kevin Gates or something, they used to have a mixtape with like 50 different artists on like a CD and
Like,
shit.
like
Nigga
how
who
they
put
used
them
to
on
do.
to that
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
it's a different time now, but I'm sure if Quorum really came together, or at least a good amount of people, and like they had a money pot, I'm pretty sure that something big could be.
But you know what it
produced
is
from
though?
Yeah.
You want to know what it is though? And I'll tell you this because it's like, it's same thing with everything that anybody does. It's competitive because rap's a competitive sport.
Yeah. But
Everybody wants to be the person to go. They can't get behind somebody that pause. They can't like push somebody else's music more than their own, knowing that this person might get on before them.
that's when they got to.
You see what I'm saying?
They
So like if there's
one,
one popping ass artist out here, shout out to Hustle, shout out to all the other artists out here that's doing their thing. If you know that somebody is like the one, if you guys all band together and be like, all right, cool, like yo, you know what? I'm gonna post his music. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get a feature with him, and we work together to get you on. Now all of a sudden, the money comes back full circle.
It's gonna
or
come back.
the platform platform
Exactly.
comes back full circle. But everybody wants to be the guy, so everybody's fighting for the spot, and it's competition over working together
We
to
just
try and
gotta-
get the main goal.
We just got to make sure it's business. That's it. You can't take it personal. Like if I'm popping more than he is, or he's popping more than I am, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, yo, all right, he's doing good. Let's give him, push, like you said.
Exactly.
So Tony
You just
Yale
gotta keep
said that
doing
was a Young Buck's problem in G-Unit, where it's like, yo, if
Everybody want the spotlight.
50 getting like 100 in a show, Buck is getting, Lloyd Banks is getting 40, Tony Yale was getting 15, but Young Buck is getting 20. He's looking at Lloyd Banks number
Pocket
like,
watching.
oh yeah, I should be getting this and this and that. But one thing, like, even for myself, bro, I love competition. Like, I've never seen anybody in the hood talk about vlogs until, I started bringing that to the spotlight. Now I see studio vlogs. Now I just see, regular vlogs that even if I don't shoot it, I still, repost it on my page because, me and my man talk about all the time. If you're that confident in your talent and your craft, then like I feel like you shouldn't worry about what the next nigga's doing.
Yeah, you don't gotta block nobody or
Block, I don't know.
The one thing, like I said, the one thing I'd say to counter both what Josh say, it's just Long Island culture
It's not
is
to be
counter to creators, to being creative and being fucking.
Then that's when you have to get outside of Long Island. That's what goes
but
back
that's
to the
yeah,
thing.
but
Like,
that's
gotta
what
get
I'm
popular
That's
saying.
my
places.
strategy, bro. I'll tell you that right now.
Where do
I
you
think you
go?
just gotta be
You
more
go to the
open.
city.
Real
You
shit.
go outside of the city. You lock it. You went to Florida this past spring break. You got to get outside your city and build a fan base outside of here.
Nah,
No
listen,
disrespect,
yo,
to son.
look, yeah,
How you
look,
got King of Long Island?
If nobody's banding together, then that's how you
No,
gotta
but
do
look,
it.
but
if
this
we
is
band
anything you
together,
do in life.
it's out.
This is anything
We
you do
out.
in life. The people that fuck with you the most are gonna be the last people to support you.
true.
Don't matter if you have a
Yo,
fucking clothing
hey.
brand. It don't matter if you do music. It don't matter if you're a basketball player.
Yo, I
The
will tell you
last
this.
people that's gonna support you is the people that know you the most.
I will tell you.
That's a
I
fact.
will tell you this. It hits different when you talk to someone at the spot and you say, "Yeah, I'm in town for a show." It hits different. Like niggas be like, what
Or just say I'm from Long Island. I'm from
No,
New York.
No. I'm
The
talking
second
about.
you
I'm
say
talking
that
about
shit
when
out
you
of
go
town-
out of town. When you go out of
Come
town,
on,
you
bro.
be like, "Oh, where you from? Blah blah blah. Oh, what you doing out here? Yeah, nah, I'm just out here for a little show. Oh, what do you do? Blah, blah, blah. And like, I'm gonna tell you like
Networking,
this, bro.
all for
Every person I met on the road when I was on the road, everyone I met, bro.
Show
I'm
mad love, right?
still to this day.
Show mad love.
Almost every single one of them, I'm still cool with. They fuck with the podcast. They supported the music all the way up until the last day. You know what I mean? They like I said, they still fuck with the podcast. Some of these niggas that I met on the road has been on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you right, 110%. Like, bro, and that's one thing. And I always preach that to niggas around the hood, bro. Even Josh, bro. I mean, sorry, even us.
That's
you know what I mean? But even him, you know what I mean? I've told him, yo, this is what we need to do. This is what you need to do. Yo, I'm going here. Come here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of niggas just didn't listen, realistically, bro. And you were talking about being in rooms with people, bro. There's been some rooms, bro, and it's been OT, but it's been like, it's not, you know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers just be on bullshit, bro.
Yo, I saw that shit on Power with Tommy. They don't like that shit.
Well, Force?
Yeah, Force.
Yeah.
But Tommy said some shit where it was like, even though it was like a drug related show, it kind of relates to the real world where it's like it takes balls to like be in the room, but it takes brains to stay in the room.
Facts.
And there's been like a lot of opportunities where it's like you might see some big name people, like Big X the Plug. I knew his name and knew his music. I didn't know what he looked like by face. So when I see the chain, I'm like, yo, bro, you a rapper? Like, who are you? Then he told me who he was. I went back to the train station and YouTube his name, and then I'm listening to a song that's in my playlist. I was listening on the train just to get to the city and everything. So like I ran back and everything, and I was like, yo, boss, like I'm a huge fan of your music. I didn't know who you were. I just knew the lyrics and blah blah blah. But I was like, is it okay if I could vlog you? His mans was like to me, what's the name of it? Levels. He got a song called Levels. He's like, how did this song go? And just a cappella, like I was saying this shit word from word. And then Big X the Plug was just like, yo, bro, turn that camera on, let's get it type shit. But that's why I feel like, it takes balls to like, even make your first approach, but it really takes brains. Like, when you talk to people, like, what is your approach like?
Me?
No, as far as, a big figure person, that's somebody you want to work with. Like, if you've seen, who's one person you said before that
Wiz.
you would want to be on that? Wiz. If you've seen Wiz, you know how you approach him?
Like in the spot?
Yeah.
What's going on, bro? Big fan of your work. I don't like fan out and go crazy.
I ain't fanned out. Some shit you just might have to do. That shit,
I will say, when I went to WrestleMania,
you can't be the first one to walk out.
When I went to WrestleMania, I did. I fanned out. I would say like 25% fan out because I did have a loss for words, but I didn't look crazy. You know what I mean? It was
I still fan out. Yeah,
I was about to say, what's wrong with that? I don't understand that.
Nah, because you gotta. It's just.
It's not too. You don't gotta get like. It's not. It don't have to be crazy fan out, but like you could just be like, yo, listen, I'm a fan. Like it's okay to say that you a fan of somebody, like because they know the level that they on. It's like it's not. They run into this shit every day.
As a
you know what I'm saying? It's not like
as a nigga who's been.
It's gonna be something completely different
as
to
a
their
nigga
lifestyle.
Who's a nobody. I'm a nobody. I've been to Patchogue, and I've had random niggas come up to me and start rapping, like they're about to just like I'm gonna change their life. Now, when they act like that for me, little old me. How the fuck they gonna act when they see Big X the Plug? How the fuck they gonna act when they see a Drake? How the fuck they gonna act when they see a motherfucking
Millie's? I got fanned out.
Jadakiss. I mean, not Jadakiss. Ja Rule.
Styles P. I'm sorry. Fanned out. Casanova and Styles P. I got fanned out, and Casanova was kind of looking at me like. I think he probably thought like I was trying to set him up or something because he was looking at me kind of crazy. I know his shorty, his girlfriend, like. She was looking at me kind of crazy and shit, but I got fanned out and shit. But sometimes you don't think that, like, in the position you're in, you might not even be in the same room with these motherfuckers. So when you get opportunities like that, certain people you might fan out. But I do understand if it's like I'm at a club or something. There's a guy named Toby Baker, actually. I was shooting. It was like early to like I just did the Scarlet vlog. It was early in my vlogging stages, and Toby Baker, he had like the #1 movie on Netflix, and his entourage just see me vlogging the whole thing, but that's what I'm talking about, the approach. Like, when I'm in certain places, I at least know how to hold myself to, like, a certain standards. And his entourage, like, pulled me, like, just like that. I'm like, the fuck? He was like, that's Toby Baker. And I didn't know what the hell he was talking about, but he said what movie he was from, and then they let me vlog him for free, get the picture and everything. But your approach has to be everything.
Yeah, and it also depends on the situation, like where you're at.
100%.
You don't want to walk up to him while he's taking a bite of his food.
That's a fact.
Oh yeah.
It's always a time and a place, bro.
One thing I will say, sometimes what I do, I talk shit to the nigga. Like my first thing will be like something like as a joke, like some kind of like I cut his ass or something real quick. Like I don't know, that's just me. I feel like a joke is the best icebreaker. You know what I mean?
It depends on the situation.
That could go one of two ways, though.
Yeah, everybody.
I'm not gonna be like, "What up, pussy?" Like I'm not gonna like, you know.
No, but I feel like people try to talk to them all the time. Where sometimes if you might act like you don't know who they are in the beginning and you just genuine with the conversation, then you show knowledge who they are. Like one thing that's different from being like a cameraman, a vlogger, a content creator, you have a podcast and everything, then I feel like a rapper, as far as content creating, me with the camera, I could go up to at least 70% of like famous, like B-list celebrities. A-list is kind of like depending on how I got there. Yeah. But a lot of B-list, C-list celebrities, I could be like, I have a free vlog for you. I got a free video for you.
Yeah.
No one's really gonna say no to free camera work. But as an artist, even, you know, when I was rapping before I was doing it, I can't go up to like a B-list or C-list celebrity or A-list celebrity and be like, I have a free verse for you. Yeah. All right, how much do you want for the feature? Right. They're gonna ask you that shit. But as far as being, you know, on the content creator side, that's what I kind of like, is that a lot of people is more open to like you know, open to free work. Yeah, they love the content. Yeah. So that's why I feel like, you know, we even got an advantage with that shit where, you know, you walk into certain rooms, you know, say like even like, you know, the Adam 22 situation. As a rapper, what can I say? Shout my rap name, he's probably going to say no. Yeah, that or some shit. But, you know, you got a brand or something. Might. Yeah.
Might. You can always ask.
I'm not going to hold you. That nigga is not listening to no one rap, bro. At this point in his career,
it's not about listening to anybody rap. Hey, listen, let me vlog you real quick. Can you shout out my name?
I thought you said.
Nah, he did that. But when I was there, I seen a couple other people that like what?
I know it's good. Some niggas that got shut down. Say it. You can say it.
Oh, nah, you're a dick, bro. Nah, shut up, nah, bro. But I seen one nigga that like pulled up with him. Like, one thing I'll never do. Go up to a rapper or something and show him my phone, like, yo, this is my YouTube, blah, blah, blah. Bro's probably never been around somebody big like that or something. And yeah, he went up to him and said, yo, this is my thing. But and Adam was like, yeah, shoot me a DM. I'm gonna check it out. And he said, oh, I already DM'd you. And Adam went, oh, all right. And then just went straight for the pictures and shit. But
yeah, he like this sometimes.
I've seen it a couple times, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
That approach is everything.
Yo, did y'all see the video of they were in church and Shorty was catching the Holy Ghost?
I forgot to look that shit up.
They was in the church and Shorty was catching the Holy Ghost and the pastor was like, "Hey, y'all quiet in here." Like, but she was like, "Oh my Lord." Nah,
I think I might have seen it. I think I did.
That shit was fucking joke.
Wait, so he hushed her when she
caught the... Bro, he was like the which quote was going on, the sermon was going on.
Yeah.
And Shorty was catching the Holy Ghost and like she was wilding though.
Oh.
She was wilding.
I'm trying to find it.
And next thing he just said, hey, quiet over there. You know what I mean? But that shit was fucking weak. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You ever been in a church where they started really wilding?
Niggas used to be weak at that shit, bro. Weak at that shit.
I was young though. I've had a lady like in the pew right before me just start speaking in tongues and like completely just like lost control and was like speaking in tongues, and that shit's like it scared me for a little while. Not because I didn't know.
You don't know what language was?
Bro, I don't even think she knew what language she was speaking.
I was heavily...
It sounded like a real language.
How old was you?
She was capping.
I was probably... No, bro.
Straight cap.
Bro.
She might have been saying some shit.
My nigga, I was in the church. I was heavy in the church as a kid. And I'm going to tell you this. The first time they was doing that shit with niggas, they was giving niggas the mic. They was just going across the stage with the mic and letting niggas speak to the camera, to the microphone. Nigga brought the microphone to me. I said, I don't know. He was like, oh, just do it. Just do it. Just do it, baby. I'm like, I started making some shit up, bro. Say, I swear to God, bro. I just started making that shit. That's why I say, like, yo, I'm not gonna lie. A couple of y'all niggas is lying. A couple of y'all, bro, and I'm like solid 9. I was around the ages of 9 through 11. So, you know what I mean? I know a couple niggas was capping in there, bro. You had niggas falling out. They was throwing the blanket over there. I know a couple of y'all niggas was just tired.
That shit, bro.
Couple of y'all niggas was tired, man. Y'all just want to take a little nap.
70-year-old ladies having seizures on the floor and shit, bro. That should be crying.
I can walk again.
Don't get me wrong. I'm spiritual though. I believe in God.
I believe in God too, but I'm not gonna hold you. Some of that shit, man, listen. You ain't just going on stage. You're not gonna be on stage. There's not gonna be like fucking 5,000 people and you over there waving your hand and 5,000 people's all falling out. Come on,
yo, listen, right? I was telling
my the wave.
Exactly.
Yo, I was telling my brother this story literally like 2 days ago when I was telling him that I was at I don't want to name him, but it's around here. I was at a church one time and you know, they don't play like, you know, like lip singing. You got the music and then you sing into it on the microphone. They don't do that. They have the person with the drums and the pianos and everything. So the lady, she had the microphone. She was like, she walked to some random people and was like, something in my heart, God's telling me to have you guys come here and sing. And you know, that was their first time in the church. So they got up and bro, I never heard this song before. How do you even know these people even like knew the words to the song?
Yo.
So when they started singing, don't get me wrong, they killed it.
Showmanship,
but it's more like, just be straight up. I listen to the scripture and the thing, but don't act like that. It's a book that's in Creole, and I woke up to you with the microphone like, the Lord's telling me that you should read this to everybody, and the whole entire book is in Creole. You don't know. You know it was planned.
I'm a sapase.
That's all you know. Come on, sapase too.
How do you say he is risen in Creole?
Dabayante.
Dabayante.
This nigga sounds stupid, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
What's up? What happened?
I got 6 minutes. I got Big Vado got a money move that he about to make.
Lil Vado got to make some moves.
You should sell over here. I should sell over there.
Yo, you seen the y'all listen to the King Combs diss? The diss
What?
50?
That was the best diss I've ever heard.
That was the best diss of all the disses
That's
in the
the
last
call.
of all time.
That's
the
Maroc
last
call.
month.
Yeah.
We saw dead the next nigga to say no Diddy. Nigga, no Diddy. I should have worn my no Diddy shirt, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. If you grew up a millionaire, you can't intimidate me, bro.
But is he trying to keep like that relevant? Because that's not something.
His
you
On the
keep
Radar
your,
freestyle. Did you hear that shit? Bro, after this shit, watch his On the Radar freestyle. Yo, he killed that shit.
OD.
You heard that shit?
Yeah, he chopped
Yo,
it.
that bitch could rap.
He could rap.
He could rap.
What
It gave me
made him
Mace flow. Don't get me wrong.
I don't know what.
got Mace flow.
I don't know what he stepped into the whole
that shit
situation with him and his pops. Yeah, I don't understand that. And niggas gonna learn to stop playing with Fifth. And I don't know why they keep doing that shit.
Instagram.
I don't know why they keep doing that.
I'm not gonna lie.
The thing is like
Meek just got involved in that shit too.
Meek said something about 50.
I don't know, man.
What is he like? What is Meek doing right now?
Meek got involved.
Meek's
getting into it. He's into it with what's his name too.
Meek
with
is
Soulja.
one of my favorite rappers, but I feel like I don't know. He just he might be playing into this troll. I'm hoping that's what he's doing because he looks like he's going out very sad. And he's one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah,
he's going out real sad.
Yeah, I
with the whole situation, like people clowning him about the whole allegations and shit like that. Then he popped out with that fit that looked wild.
What was his mixtape name that he dropped?
I don't know if he was wearing Rick Owens or what. Though that shit was drip, that shit was not it.
What was
crazy?
What was that mixtape that he just dropped to before that? Was it called Hedonism or something like that?
Oh yeah, hedonism.
Do you know what hedonism is? No. I'm gonna look up the actual definition of hedonism.
Definitely read that.
Because
read that out loud.
Hold on, I got you.
Oh man,
you can't read.
The pursuit of pleasure, sensual self-indulgence.
What does that mean? You don't know what you read.
That's heathenism.
That's what hedonism is.
You don't know
sensual.
What you read.
The sensual pleasure. That's all. And it was all around the same time. The Diddy shit came out. His name being involved in the Diddy shit came out.
Crazy Fits.
An album called Hedonism.
He's jumping to fucking King Combs' defense, or what's his name's son's defense?
But
that was King Combs.
He shouldn't have put that diss out. I don't think.
What he said? He's self-snitch. He incriminated.
Yeah, he said something about
himself.
Come on, bro.
You raided our crib, but the next you ain't know we had the one next door. That's the one they missed.
You wildin', bro.
The fuck, yo, bro, you've been on the sidewalk your whole life.
That was
been on the sidewalk your whole life.
But that's why I feel like niggas that probably want to sound tough and shit. Don't get me wrong, nigga. You got the bag.
I mean,
you got the crib.
Hey,
it's not a bitch that you can't fuck. There's no such thing as an ugly millionaire type shit. Front. Bro, I understand you defending your pops. Don't get me wrong. Even if it's against 50. Realistically, we just talking because, it's social media and blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. But, nigga, it could be 50. It could be whoever. Ain't no one going to let anyone play with their parents type shit. But you just know social media is going to attack you. This is a popular person.
Yeah.
Undefeated in the beast and all that shit. But, bro, if you going to come at son, if you at least got the platform, if you going to diss son, diss the nigga right. What the fuck was that?
In an open case, a wise man once said nothing, bro. That's it.
Absolutely.
Then you already got this sexual thing that 50 posted with the court.
Didn't the whole Ja Rule, with the whole Ja Rule shit, didn't he like not drop diss tracks because he had an open case?
Nah, he did not. He was dropping diss tracks on. Don't back down.
It was dropped.
And nobody.
No, but that was late. That was late. No. I'm talking about.
I think it was Irv Gotti's case was open.
Gotti's case was open. So there
I smell pussy. Is that you?
No, I'm talking about. Yeah. I'm talking about Jaws.
He wasn't responding.
Ja didn't respond.
Nigga, what the fuck, nigga? He couldn't hang with 50 in the. You got your chain snatched.
Ja couldn't respond.
What you mean?
There's more to that story too.
What
He
you
got that
mean?
chain back in like 2 hours.
No, nigga. Not from 50's people.
That's the story.
What story did you hear?
The story is
I do my due diligence.
The story is that he got his chain snatched. The OG made sure that shit was good. And he brought it back 2 hours later.
Wait, you talking about Young Buck's chain?
No, Ja Rule's chain.
No, Ja Rule's chain. This is how the beef started. Somebody stole Ja Rule's chain. 50. So Ja Rule saw 50 hanging with the nigga that stole his chain. So he just pinned it to him like he was affiliated with that thing. That's how the whole beef started. Now they seen each other one time in like a hotel lobby or some shit. So I think not Jam Master Jay. Somebody told 50 to go over to talk it out with Ja. Ja had the bat in his hand and 50 was just like, he was just being overly aggressive with the bat. And then the story that I've seen from multiple sources, Ja had a big ass slump on his head and then they took his chain.
I don't know. Let's
look at 50. Shout out Rick Ross.
All right, I was gonna say let's get current real quick with the whole rap beef situation. I have a little bit of analogy. You guys think
with the game with Rick Ross?
Do you guys think this rap beef shit is like WWE now?
Yeah,
we've brought this up like 100 different times. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
Really?
I feel like it. I think that the game adding himself into it.
But everybody though, like the thing is, like think about this, like how long did we go before there was any kind of like conflict in the rap game before was all this shit that's going on now? It's this person versus that person because now Gunna got a problem with Future or Future got a problem with Gunna. He said he's gonna, I guess Gunna just dropped something recently, and he's like, yo, fuck that boy album, I'm dropping a mixtape, Future coming back. And so he's dropping a mixtape the same day.
But they probably cool though behind the scenes.
A lot of people haven't been fucking with Gunna though, for the record.
Yeah. No, of course.
A lot of the industry haven't been fucking with
Absolutely.
Gunna.
But what I'm saying though is that it's just ironic that all this shit is going on at the same time. And
this has all been brewing. This
has
all been brewing though for years. But you gotta understand, Drake and Kanye's been brewing for years. Kendrick and Drake's been
until
brewing
Future calls Gunna a rat. I'm jacking that it's just for marketing wise.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what if it's all set up? They're all just talking.
Because Lil Baby, Lil Durk,
like, yo, let's beat.
This is what
this will be huge for us.
The baby came out in an interview. I don't know whose interview it was. He was on a lower. He was a lower. This is what I'm saying. It wasn't like a high platform, but he got on there and was like, "Yo, someone behind closed doors pulled up and it was like, yo, you want to go up? We gonna fake this shit behind doors. We're cool."
See, there's certain shit you could say, but you can't take back.
That's the thing.
Lil Baby, Lil Durk, they both call Gunna a rat. I know for a fact that as a street nigga, that's something that like you're not gonna want to play with for marketing. Until Future probably says some shit like that, I think between both of them, that's just a marketing thing. As far as A Boogie and Ella, you know, they was just divorced. She was just messing with another nigga like a couple weeks ago. Then A Boogie drops a record and drops a project or something. Yeah. And then I don't know if you saw in the Shade Room like a couple days ago, they're posted up at Disney together.
And low key, I hope you know.
Bro, this is all marketing.
This is all fabricated. Because then look, Soulja Boy the other day.
I can't blame them. Don't get me
wrong. He's going at 21 Savage.
Yeah, now he wants to box.
21 Savage is not even, he ain't pay, really, from what I seen, he ain't paying him no mind. Then he gets on like whatever live or what he was on, and he's like, yeah, Drake, my brother, Metro, my brother, they gonna figure it out eventually. Like,
I think it's marketing, bro. But can you but listen? Can you get mad at them, or do you be mad at the internet and the naive people? Because even the blogs, don't get me wrong, they might know that shit is cat, but it's anything for interactions, engagements, comments, likes, shares, posts on the story or something. You can't be mad at the blogs. They just doing their job to get their money. Yeah. I think it's more of like you gotta be mad at the naive people. Like, bro, you really think that's really going on?
I think there's the A-listers and the B-listers right now.
Hey, you get in the game.
Split down
Marketing's
the middle.
everything, bro.
I think they're all beefing. I think a lot of the niggas are having a lot of internal beefs, that's been brewing for years.
Drill rappers is the only thing.
Outside of the drill rap scene, it's been like on the A-list scene, it's been pretty calm. It's been pretty peaceful as far as like outside of, a couple niggas dying here and there, but to just random street shit, There hasn't been no real industry issues outside of the Pusha T and Drake. Outside of Drake's getting into issues, there ain't been no real issues amongst everybody. You know?
Yo, I forgot his name, but pardon me. I don't know if y'all saw Lil Baby's artist. He got sentenced to 17 years in prison for accidentally shooting a 3-year-old.
Damn. What's his name?
I forgot his name, but I just seen the shit. I wrote it down, but I don't feel like picking up my phone. But right. I understand that homeboys, they from the same thing, but some people be like, oh, he sacrificed him. He did this, and that. The white people's not doing the same thing. I feel like personally that I don't want to name people, but I'm not saying Lil Baby though. I'm talking about other people, but you signing certain street artists knowing they crash out dummies. Like Jadakiss said, dead rappers get the best promotion. Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
You don't think if you lit like that, you don't think the white people gonna sign you knowing like, he crashed out or something, then fuck it, he dead or he go to prison. Let's look at K Flock.
Look how much his music sold after.
Hey yo, it's so fucked up, right? And I was thinking this question to myself. When a rapper gets out of jail, or he's locked up, the world's anticipating on it. A rapper first getting out of jail got the best promotion. They get the best marketing. Everybody's waiting
How many first day outs have you heard?
Yeah, come on. Bro, Gucci Man, T Grizzly. That's what got him put on.
You go and search first day out, you'll see like
20 of them.
20,000.
And you don't see nothing less than 100. Everything's over
you
$1
scroll
million.
that shit off first day out, first day out.
But
Baby Tron dropped the whole mixtape. Didn't he drop a whole mixtape back on Bond? Yeah, back on Bond.
but listen, this is my thing. This is only with rappers. As far as like content creators, like I said, this advantage and disadvantages.
Content creators a little bit. I mean, you got like the niggas like Gideon getting locked up for little shit.
A first day out vlog or a first day out podcast. I never heard of some shit like that.
I'm not gonna
Don't get me wrong. I feel like we got the advantage of we could probably get more free work if the quality, adds up to the celebrity or something. But I feel like, the disadvantage is, God forbid you get locked up or something. I don't think anybody's waiting for your first day out. Unless...
What, as a content creator?
Nah, hell no. I can't even say Mr. Beast. You think...
Nah.
I don't think... Either way, it's going to get millions because who he is, but... If he was a rapper with the amount of subscribers he has on YouTube, his first day out would blow the fuck on charts.
Yeah, it would.
I mean, but we know what's perpetuated in our culture.
We got to do something different to make it a change.
I mean, there was, at a point in time, there was a nigga like Wiz Khalifa. There was a shout out to, in the Bay Area, HBK, like I Am Sue, and, all them niggas. That was kind of, and Wale. There was Big Sean, you know what I mean? There
Mac
was
Miller.
Mac Miller. There was a point in time where there was, in the early 2010s, where there was like positivity rap, like Macklemore, even Macklemore. You bring up,
but that's the rappers though.
Mm-hmm. That in that era, a lot of the vibrations of music were more positive, like that low dark
the
tone,
backpack music and shit. I used to listen to Mac Miller all the time. Donald Trump, that's my favorite song by him.
That shit's fire.
And Knock Knock.
That shit doesn't sell though.
All the controversy shit sells.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
all of this sells. They're making so much money off of all of this. Back then, Thrift Shop probably made millions for them.
Thrift Shop like chicken.
I feel like it's just like cancer. My fault, I don't mean to cut you off, but I feel like it's just like cancer. I believe there's a cure for cancer. But we have them live longer, give them a cure and they live longer. We can't milk you out the money that we can milk you.
Exactly.
And so that's why I feel like, it's more promotion of the violence. Because let me get you signed, let me get you popping. Once you die, that promo that comes from there, we about to milk you out of anything that we can.
Yeah, niggas think the label.
I was going to say, they never promote positive shit.
I was like, y'all think the labels be feeding into the drama too? Like, I'm talking about like,
yeah, like, no, they started off.
I don't want to put it on a specific nigga's jacket, but like let's just say like the head nigga Epic Records, you know what I mean, calls X, Y, and Z into the, I'm not gonna hold you, that little track son made, or I was talking to my son over there at Def Jam, you know what I mean? He said that.
This is why I said this shit is like the WWE, bro. You gonna get what I'm trying to say? It's the labels, nigga. It's like Vince McMahon's all sitting down at the table with all the wrestlers or from fucking SmackDown and Raw over here. Yo, this nigga said this shit. Yo, you heard that? You heard this line right here? He's talking about you. I heard that from my mans over there, or the A&R from over there. They said this was about you. Yeah. Oh, I bet. Fuck that nigga.
It could be worse.
That's it.
It could be worse though. It could be like a reality show, which is even worse than WWE, because in WWE the wrestlers know. in a reality show, they just set you up in situations that are fucked up. So that's what I'm saying. These, like I said, you know what I mean? Son at Epic is with Son at Def Jam. They get together like, oh yeah, I mean, let's create a little something, you know what I mean, between our artists, you know what I mean? Then they call them in the, I'm just creating up a scenario.
Hit me up real quick. You had the G-Unit thing. 50 was signed to Chris Slatey, and Jimmy Iovine was his manager. When the Game and 50 stopped beefing, the Game came up with G-Unit. And Jimmy Iovine, he funded that shit. Because he saw Jimmy Iovine, he funded it knowing that he was still 50's manager, but all he seen was something that was more profitable. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I do feel like 100% that managers, you know, add fuel to the fire. But yo, I apologize, bro. I got to get money.
Go ahead and your business,
bro. It was nice meeting you. All right, Ken. All right, Marv. Yo, shout out to Burn After Rolling. As a 64.
Get up out of here, nigga.
It's really my son.
Get out of here, man.
All right, yeah.
This nigga's weak.
All right, yeah. Man, my fault, bro. I should have had you sitting right there.
Nah, you good.
Nah, it's all good, man. But
he's loked up and loked out. Look. He came back for the gold.
Out, man.
I'm going to the mansion right now. So,
Shout out to Young Vado with his 4 Loco, man. Yo, y'all remember the old 4 Locos? Nigga, I'm not gonna lie to you, son.
I don't think they couldn't handle it today.
Why not?
Because they just don't drink like we used to drink.
Yo, you want to hear a crazy idea I have? And I feel like maybe I shouldn't put it on camera, but it's probably illegal. It's probably super illegal. If you
gotta say that twice, I think you should probably keep that for off camera. But hey, go ahead, by all means.
No. When I say illegal, I mean more or less like.
So he had to ask himself twice before he decided to start saying this.
When I say illegal, I mean more or less like it may not just be approved by the FDA. You know what I mean?
A lot of shit that we eat and consume is not approved by the FDA.
Or approved by someone that would allow this to even happen.
Right.
But I feel like if a nigga dropped like a nicotine THC pen, that would go crazy. You know what I mean?
How would that work?
I don't know, but
this nigga trying to put grabber.
Somehow you can.
This nigga trying to put
and that's
grabber
what I was
in the
gonna call
pen.
it. That's what I was gonna call it.
The grabber pen?
Nah,
grabber pen.
Spliffy.
Hot grabber.
I was gonna call it the Spliffy.
Oh man.
Spliffington.
So what? You would just mix the juices together and it would burn at the same time?
But yes. Pause. But yes, I think you could just get some whatever nicotine shit. You know what I mean? Whatever that little shit comes in the can. Know what I mean? Get a little oil or whatever. Yeah. Get a little oil, make it right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I don't think. Grabba and THC.
Imagine the hit of that together. Though. What you mean? You don't throw grabba in your weed?
No, I don't.
Oh,
yeah, flour paper. That's it. I'm
not gonna hold you, bro. So I've been rolling a little different lately. Sometimes I like to just switch up the way I roll and like do things. You know what I mean? Like I can't like keep the same routine because I feel like I don't get like I feel like I'll get like sober, not sober, but like I won't get like fucking smacked no more. Yeah, bored. Yeah. I won't get smacked no more. I won't feel smacked no more and shit.
Take a tea break.
No, I hear you. Yeah, no. Sometimes you gotta switch up how you smoke it.
It's switching.
I never
up,
use grabba.
It's switching up how you smoke. It's switching up the strain. You know what I mean? Like I can't smoke. Like I can't really get nothing more than like a half of anything at a time because. If I smoke if I get an ounce, bro, I'm gonna be either selling that shit off or try to trade that shit or do something because I'm over it. Nah, y'all niggas ain't.
I mean, I ain't been burning in a minute, but like shit, I don't know. That don't be happening for me.
You're not really like a smoker,
nigga.
What?
I was.
I feel like I've been
there,
done that.
I feel like I get to smoke weed with you like
very active.
I feel like I get to smoke weed with you like once every 6 months.
Yeah, because I take tea breaks. So when I do smoke,
that also
I get to enjoy smoking.
Yeah, but like I don't know. Like,
it's not like I can't smoke. I'm not gonna get fucking first time high, but like I be chilling.
Yeah, because after you smoke for like a while.
Or I'll take an edible every now and then, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you'll only get to a certain level. You'll never surpass that level until you stop for like a week or so.
You're just chasing nothing, literally.
I feel like it's also routine, too.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely is routine.
Like, you get home, you roll a little something up.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Get right.
I was like the heaviest. I was the heaviest after work smoker. I was like working through my whole day, fiending to get back to it. I'm like, yo, I know I got a blunt.
It's like after work drinks. You know, stopping at the bar before you get home, or you know.
You ever, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Happy hour shit. I didn't discover the happy hour life until probably like 2-3 years ago. That shit's pretty nice.
Nah, I never really did it.
You never did it?
Nah.
A little 7 to 3.
style.
You get off at 3. You get faded. You're in bed by like 8 o'clock. Faded.
Nah.
Nice.
Nah. I'd still be out.
Knowing you, yeah.
Yeah, I'd still be out.
You gotta know when to call. You gotta know when to call it quits. Man.
Yeah, I know when to call it quits. It's usually like between midnight and 3 a.m.
Yo, bro, being single. That was when a nigga don't know. That's going out with a single nigga. Be when you see a nigga don't know how to call it quits.
Yeah.
Parking lot, going out with like one of the homies who's a parking lot pimp. Like one of the homies, bro. I'm not gonna say his name or whatever, but we fuck with him. And
he's always parking lot pimping.
Yo, bro. I know when I go out with this nigga, I am not going home at least till 4 a.m.
Oh, I know he's just trying to talk to everything,
bro. It gets to a point where I'm gonna sit in the car. I'm just gonna sit in the car. I'll be knocked in the car, and the worst part is I'll be knocked in the car. He'll come in with the bitch. I'm over here drooling and shit. Like, because I'll be honest.
He pulls
it be working.
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you. He's like a 70% shooter. Like he's doing this. He does his thing.
So he's parking lot pulling, not parking lot pimping.
Yeah, he's actually.
I like that one. I like that. I'm not gonna lie. Oh no, I don't know where the sound is, but fuck it.
It's the top.
I like that sound.
Yeah.
Nah, that was it. Parking lot pulling. I fuck with that. I'm not gonna hold you. But nah, yeah, bro. Every time I know it, I'm just in it for the long haul, bro. It's over. It's fuck. This nigga left his fucking gimbal again. I know. He's gonna hit me up again talking about it soon too.
That's how you gotta do it, bro. You gotta be out. As long as somebody's talking to somebody, bro, you gotta be with them.
I don't really like to play wingman after a certain time. Because now I know you're just shooting free throw. You're just shooting from half court. Like once.
What time is it from half court? No, but he's got a point though.
It's not
unless you're a sharpshooter.
Yeah. It's not really half court. Once you get to reaching for bitches, because it gradually always progresses through the night. It goes from whispers. In the beginning of the night, he's whispering at the bitches, and then a little later in the night, he may be pulling them in a little bit, and then he's really going cold. It gets to a point when a nigga gets to grabbing, hey yo, you're my man. You know what I mean? Nah, like that. Once we get into catcalling,
grabbing is wild.
Once we get to grabbing and catcalling, I'm out. Like now.
He said catcalling. When you're going from bar to bar and you see something just across the street.
Yo, that shit's technically, in New York City construction, you can technically get arrested for that. That's sexual harassment, catcalling. Like if you are working as a construction worker and you see a good looking girl and you, my man, know what I mean? You can get in trouble if she decided to turn around. I'm like, damn, bro.
You're representing the city.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not even just
people,
yeah.
At the end of the day, you are. You're working for the city. You're working for unions.
Nah, it just tells me that some nasty nigga.
Look.
That tells me that some nasty nigga fucked it up for everybody. Some dirty ass.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, come on. That's what I'm saying.
Hundreds of
workers
construction workers in the city on a daily basis. They basically just said
from the hours that you work, you can fucking restrain yourself until you get off. Then you could take your little fucking vessel
once you're
and do whatever
out,
the fuck you
can
want.
do what you
yeah,
want.
But if you lock that nigga up, bro.
Yeah.
How you on a union site? Chill the fuck out. You want to see bitches walking past all day? You want to catcall everyone?
Nah, let me tell you though.
Come on.
Working in construction,
you not
lock his ass up.
Working, all right. So
you can't wait till you get off work.
All right, you say that. All right, now let's actually think about it.
I'm trolling, nigga. I'm trolling.
The average American is at work more than they're anywhere. The average American is at work more than anywhere. You are working construction. 9 times out of 10, you are around niggas. And it ain't just niggas, like it's dirty niggas. Niggas that's filthy and fucking, not to say that every one of them is filthy and disgusting, but these niggas is all filthy, foul-mouthed motherfuckers, bro. You know what I'm saying? You get a little bitch around, trust and believe. Bro, I'm not gonna hold you. I've seen like an average bitch turn the whole construction site, 200, 300 niggas, break all their necks. So I'm just saying, the niggas be pent up. They don't be around no hoes.
Yeah, I mean they're
Them niggas don't
gassing. They're gassing everything that walks by.
Everything.
Yeah, of course. But should they? No. Will they? Do they?
Will they? Well, they will. They find a way around it.
Yeah. So I mean,
Especially if you got the complexion for the protection.
Yeah. That hit the right button that you just hit before.
I'm white.
But yo, man, listen, it's been real,
That's
y'all.
weak.
It's been
Shout
fun.
out.
Before we get up out of here, man, do you got any shout outs, Maroc?
Nah, just I mean, actually, yeah. Shout out to Burn After Rolling first. Second, shout out to Steve Stacks, the engineer. That's my nigga.
Shout out Steve Stacks. I fuck with him.
Yeah, and
guy.
shout out everybody that supports us, man. For real.
Yo,
Maroc City, we need to come together, bro. That's
Yeah,
it.
sure.
Maroc. Hey, man. Fucking, what's your social media for the people?
It's Maroc_City_LN on Instagram.
What's LN stand for?
Lane, just Maroc City Lane.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Ken Dog, any final words?
Hey man, appreciate y'all for tuning in each and every week. If you do that, you know we be here every week, even if sometimes it's late. But you know how we do. So each and every week, new episodes. Just if you fucking with us, just keep fucking with us. That's all I can say.
Yo, Marv,
Word.
let me get the camera. Hey, yo, man, listen, keep fucking burning, dog. Know what I mean, whether what it is, man, no matter what it is, man, no matter how hard life gets, how good life is, keep motherfucking burning. Keep it going. Know what I mean? Keep that light going, and we always burn after we fucking roll. You heard? Keep floating. Let's get up out of here.